Hi, today we're going to create a small easy banner for your social media. To create this banner, we'll need Photoshop and a little bit of time. After we finish this video, you'll be able to use it on any of your accounts. So let's dive in. You can get this banner template and support me on my Ko-fi page. More on that later in the video. So, the first step is to find or generate an image that we'll use as a background for our banner. I used Midjourney to generate something pleasing, but you can use any other image generating AI like Stable Diffusion, Adobe Firefly, DALL-E, or any other image generator. I also found some good images on Unsplash that can be used for your banner. I'll link them in the video description. When generating or looking for a picture, you should also keep in mind the dimensions of your banner. Most social media use the aspect ratio of 16:9 for account banners, so keep that in mind. You can also get some banner size templates on my Ko-fi page for free. These templates will help you keep your banner size intact with social media recommendations. The link will be in the description down below. Now we create a new Photoshop project. We'll use YouTube's recommended resolution of 1440p as a base for our banner to be able to use it on most social media. We can also use a web template called iMac27. Leave other project settings as is. On YouTube, different parts of the banner image are revealed depending on the device that you use. For example, when we use a smartphone, we only see a small part of the image. But when we use a TV or console YouTube app, we can see the whole image. We should keep that in mind and use space in the middle as our main banner area. This zone will be visible on most devices. We can use guides to separate this area. It will help us with our banner. Now we can import our background image by just dragging it from the file manager into Photoshop. We can adjust the scale and the position of the image. Then we can go to filters and add a bit of grain to it. A few percent should be enough. Now we click on the shape tool to create a mask that we'll use later for our glass effect. Remember to keep the shape inside the bounding box that we created before. We can round the corners to make it look more pleasing. Well, let's start working on our glass effect. Convert our background image to a smart object so that we can add more filters to it. We also make this project more non-destructive by doing so that we can change our image to another one later on if we want. While holding Ctrl, click on our shape layer preview to create a selection. We'll use it as a mask for our glass effect. Then right-click the selection, choose Feather, and smooth it by 1 or 2 pixels to make the mask less harsh. Select our background smart object, go to Filters and apply a Gaussian blur effect to it. 15% should look nice. And now we can see that our smart filter has a mask that was created using our selection. I want the glass to look more noisy, so I'll add another grain filter. 5% looks good. Always keep in mind that if you don't like the way any of the filters look, you can open it by double-clicking it and change its values. Now we'll create an adjustment layer with the hue saturation effect to make the glass less saturated. Don't forget to keep our selection, then click on adjustment layer, and then hue saturation. Decrease the saturation and add some lightness to the adjustment layer. And now we start working on our typography. Choose a text tool and create a text layer. Write the text that you'll use in your banner and choose a font that you like. Then make sure that text alignment is set to center and align the text layer to the center of the composition by choosing the Move tool and pressing these buttons on the top. Convert our text layer to a smart object so that we can apply filters to it. It also makes the project more modular and non-destructive. Apply a Gaussian blur filter to our smart object to make it less artificial and sharp. 1% should look good in most cases. Then open our layer styles by double-clicking on the text layer. We'll add a sharp contrast shadow to our text to make it pop from the glass and the background. So check the drop shadow effect and let's set it up. Set the color of the shadow to white and decrease the blur value to 0. Play a little bit with the distance and rotation of the shadow to make it look better. Then we'll add an inner glow effect to differentiate the text even more from the background. Let's make it noisier and increase its size. And voila! We have our own banner design that we can use on YouTube, Twitter, Patreon, Ko-fi, or any other social media. I want to remind you that you can get this Photoshop template and 6 pre-made backgrounds on my Ko-fi page. By doing that, you can support my channel so that I can create more tutorials like this one. You can also get free size templates for social media there. All links will be in the description down below. If you liked this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe to my channel to stay tuned. Let me know what you think about this tutorial in the comments below. And don't forget to share this video with other people. You can also tag me on Twitter or Instagram to share your own banner designs. I hope to see you improve your skills, and until next video.